Hey guys, welcome to another episode of our journey in Japan. So much has been going on. It's been about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks since I last updated everybody here that are watching and following along with our journey in Japan. My name is David. So for those who don't know or who are not following, my wife Miata is currently off doing great things. So I am holding down the fort here, and I send these updates out regularly. This one's a little longer. We had a lot going on in the last couple weeks, so this one's come out a little bit longer time frame. Typically, we try to do these at least once a week, but in all different formats. So we have the blog, we have the podcast, and we of course have this YouTube, all different information. So you have three different mediums, and I try to differentiate. So I don't give you the same thing three different times. So if you're not on any of those, I would definitely target those, and then you can kind of get our full scope utilizing those three resources. But yeah, let's get to it. So the last week and a half to 2 weeks, things have been super fast paced. We received our household goods this week. Finally, on the 27th. So we have all the stuff that we decided that we wanted to bring to Japan. We have it now here with us. So we have so much going on as far as getting the house, moving things around, getting stuff out that we didn't like before, and then putting stuff where it needs to go. What we have learned, even though we didn't bring a lot, there's still a lot of things that don't fit. So we are still working through kind of how we want things to look. And then those pictures, by the way, of the during construction, getting rid of the boxes, all that, setting up, all that will be going out on the blog. So that'll be coming out this weekend. So please make sure that you're subscribed to get the blog so you guys can get those pictures of kind of our journey of unpacking boxes. So with that, obviously you can notice I am rocking an awesome stabilizer. Softball has been brutal. It is really fun to be part of a team. So, but with that comes lots of injuries. So I was not as limber. I am no longer in my nimble 20s. So unfortunately, my body is taking a huge beating to the season. But it is fun. I'll send out the reporting of some of the scores. We are 3-2. With last night we won 30-5. So lots going on with that. But it's super fun to be part of a team. Just kicking back, being knuckleheads, playing with some of the guys that are in 10th. Just really fun opportunity to play with those guys. Some of them are soldiers. We do have one officer who plays with us, Lieutenant Mast, our second Lieutenant Mast, a super awesome guy, super chill, just really awesome. I can't really talk too much about what he does, but he's a pretty awesome guy. So he plays our right field. Impressive young man. So we do pretty well. We're not the best team out there, but we don't need to be. We're pretty high up there. Everything comes down to the playoffs anyway. So we only have 10 games. We're halfway done, and then it's over. So that's not a very long tournament that we have, and we only play one game a night. So there's no double headers and none of that. But as far as me, I have not played in 4 years, and I feel it. But it's so much fun. Just being there, ripping paints and getting holes in paints, and it's pretty fun. I mean, yesterday was really all about just having a good time, batting practice, kicking. Where obviously the team we played was all new guys, so they'd never played before. Our team kind of stepped in and started teaching them a little bit about the game. Our team decided to switch up positions and play around, and we stopped running up the score and just had a good time. So definitely fun. Fun little adventure that we had with everybody last night. So As far as coming back in, it is our Friday, so we are looking ahead to the weekend. Lots more to do in the house to kind of get things finally finished up. It's been a long week for me, as most of the stuff that I've had to do is kind of get things done and put things where they need to be, and that will change weekly just because there's just things that'll change, but it is fun to have everything. Now that I do have everything, obviously my cameras are here. So I'll be going out and doing a lot of photography of the area so you guys can kind of get those awesome pictures. What is fun about that is there's so many great photo opportunities here in Japan, that I can bike to. So it's not even like I have to drive anywhere. So I really can just get on my bike, grab the tripod, grab the camera, go out, boom, get some pictures. So there's a ton of that that's out there that's available. It's good exercise for me. So I'll be going out and getting some of that done. So hopefully you guys are on the blog. If you are, you're going to get a bunch of pictures, of the surrounding area and some of the awesome photo opportunities. With that, also, with the household goods being here, we have all of our dishes, we have all of our eating utensils, so we actually can, like, it actually feels like a home. So there are that is awesome. We're not eating off paper plates anymore, so I am excited, that we have the opportunity to kind of just get everything put back where it needs to be. But with all the changes, obviously there's lots going on. Miata is leading a mission coming up soon, so she is going to be super packed and busy in the upcoming weeks. Frees up a little bit of my time, but she's going to be killing it. Doing some awesome stuff with that, leading that mission, and she's just going to be awesome. This whole entire area has given us opportunities to definitely be thankful that our first unit was actually really strong. Her first opportunity in Williamsburg at Fort Eustis was an awesome opportunity. She had phenomenal leaders. She had some great opportunities to learn. So we both always talk about how awesome it was, to have such great leadership, really lead her well, and position her in an ability where she's almost top of her class. So that's awesome. So for all the people who have poured into Miata, into her leadership up to this point, you guys we are reaping the benefits of your efforts and your teaching. So huge shout out to everybody who's been able to do that. But she's killing it, guys. Like, I can't talk about what she does, but I can definitely say, like, she is killing it, which is awesome. It's fun for me. It's fun for me to watch. It's fun for me to see. It's that leadership ability of hers just blossoming. It's things that even our mentors talk about all the time. Like when Miata turns that dial and she turns that switch on, she's just gonna be unstoppable, and it's happening now. And I get to have a geeky smile because it's just fun. It's fun for me to watch. So definitely huge opportunity there. I'm still searching around. I've been connected with a bunch of people, so there looks like there's some opportunities coming up quickly. I will say I don't have a date, but there's some opportunities and doors being opened for some employment. So that's coming up as well. In August, probably August 23rd, my master's program will start. So I have all my materials there. So I will be getting on top of my master's program starting on August 23rd. So super pumped and excited for that. For those who don't know, recently got accepted into the business master's school of business for a focus on economics. I basically just decided, like, if I'm going to have to put a lot of money into a master's program, it's going to be something I actually like am passionate about. And I absolutely love economics. It's like the coolest field. There's so much there. There's so much to learn and so much value you can add to people by understanding economics. So I am pumped and excited for that master's program. So that is coming up in August. You guys I'll be able to geek out for you guys with a bunch of economic information. So but that's kind of what these YouTubes are for. The podcast is for my own little small mini thoughts here and there about some of the stuff that we have going on. The blog is going to be for all the detailed information. So if you aren't getting the blog or aren't reading the blog, you're missing out on 9/10 of the information. You're not going to get our whole world in this small, less than 10-minute clip. If you do, awesome, but you're going to miss out on some of the awesome stuff that I put in the blog. So do make sure that you guys are getting the blog and reading them. That is where we're going to put most of the information for a bunch of different reasons. One, it's way more secure, that I can send out that type of information through that closed network, and we're not just posting this online. So if you're not getting the blog, you're missing out on a lot of our life and a lot of what we're doing over here. But with that, guys, that's our update. The cats are doing well. Miata and I are doing well. We're not getting sick. There's no crazy like COVID, Echo, Delta, whatever variant and all that nonsense. Japanese people here, they have a way of doing things. A lot of it is washing hands, sanitizing hands. It's like everywhere, and wearing masks, and people are totally getting it, and people do it. And it's that simple. And everyone pitches in and everyone does it. And that's about all that she wrote. Nobody really talks about it after that point. And that's about it. So for us, we're doing awesome. The community is great. Absolutely love the Japanese culture. Uh, Everybody here is awesome. So that's fun stuff there. Obviously, the Olympics are going on, so the everywhere around Japan is talking about the Olympics. So the Olympic signs are up, banners are out. So I mean, and it's been a pretty awesome Olympics. I've been able to watch some of the recaps and the replays. I'm glad I'm not watching it live. I don't want to sit at home all day, and then I get to watch all the replays of the ones I actually care about. So fun for me to watch all those replays. But we are keeping up a little bit with the Olympics, but we're not letting it consume our lives. So if you guys see something before we do, we'll watch the replay of all the stuff we can watch anyway. But other than that, guys, that's our update for this episode. Make sure you guys are getting the blog. For my family members back home, Miata and I definitely want to say we love and miss you guys. We definitely miss seeing you guys around and being able to pal around and hang out. And we hope to see you guys soon because, in 3 years, we'll definitely be back. Love you guys.